Hey everyone, welcome back to our podcast, May 15th. What episode are we on?
31.
Cute. Welcome guys.
Yes, welcome, and hopefully we're not going to have any Zoom or sound technical difficulties. Low-key, we already had one before we started, but
Praying, hoping.
yeah, we closed out of all of our other applications and everything, so hopefully it will work out because you guys know neither one of us is taking the blame for this.
Never. It's not my fault.
You live in the middle of nowhere,
I have Cox. Okay, panoramic Wi-Fi.
I have Cox. I don't know if I have No, I have AT&T. I just lied. I have AT&T.
Who's better?
Please comment. Who is better? No, I'm just kidding.
Well, how's it going? Anything exciting happening?
No, because we're still quarantined. Oklahoma, if people are listening not out of Oklahoma, actually isn't really quarantined anymore. Like technically, if we wanted.
Today is the day.
Yeah, like today we could go sit at a restaurant, but like I personally am not going to do that because like there's too many rules they have to follow and like too much stuff to do. But are you going to do anything different or like what's your vibe?
No plan. Well, I do have a plan actually. There is something that I'm going to tomorrow, but it's just like kind of a family thing. So that's tomorrow. And then we're going on our trip still. We're going to Colorado. So I think we may have to take masks and stuff because what I was reading in Colorado, the way they're opening up is kind of like here, but they are requiring masks for like public places. So
yeah, we are going away too, but we're just going to Eufaula. I think I said this the last pod, I don't remember. So just to my hometown, which is like 2 hours away, and we rented just like a cabin for a quarantine getaway, but we're still
think you said that. Did you say that last time?
I thought I did. I don't know. I didn't.
I'm not remembering this.
Do you remember me telling you though?
No.
Oh, well, so I was just talking to Connor and I was like, listen, because like for you and me, Carly, like we literally have not really gone anywhere. Like our husbands, wow, I'm not married. Stop. Don't read into that. That was a mispronounce.
I'm gonna mark this down. Today is the day.
I'm so annoyed at myself. Our significant others still go to work every day.
Right.
And I told him, I was like, I am going crazy. Like, we need to do something. And I have Memorial Day off Monday, and so does he. So I was like, let's just get away somewhere. Yeah, but go somewhere, obviously not like where we have to see a bunch of people. So if we go to Eufaula, it's the lake. Like, we'll have our little Airbnb, and then we can go fishing and swimming and like keep our distance from other people. We are taking Avery with us because like, you know, she's been quarantined too, really, except for work. So it's not like just us, but yeah, a little family quarantine getaway.
Fun.
I know. I'm so excited to get out of the house, like, and go do something like that, that it's literally a week away and I've already started packing towels. I don't know.
What's the B&B like? Is it a couple bedrooms?
So it's only one bedroom, but then the living room couch like folds out into a queen.
Perfect.
But it's very small. Like it's like 500 square feet, but I don't see us like spending too much time in there. I'm hoping the weather is beautiful.
It will be. How exciting.
And it has like a fire pit and a grill, and you can like rent their golf cart if you want to. So it's like a good one.
Oh yeah.
So excited. The more I talk about it, I'm just like, gotta go.
A vibe. We also plan, so we're going to Colorado for Memorial Day weekend, and I think the next weekend is like June 5th.
I think the next weekend is May 29th. So June 5th.
Okay, so then the next weekend after that, the first weekend in June, we planned a trip to Lake Texoma with our friends at we got an Airbnb.
Nice. It's just like so exciting. Like I'm still obviously very cautious and like worried. So for example, Memorial weekend, we're going to see my grandparents, but we're going to social distance see them because they live there. So obviously like 6 feet apart and stuff, but just as an extra precaution, even though Oklahoma is like opening up, I'm not even going anywhere until after I see them, just in case, because my grandma is immune compromised.
Yeah. And they've been there by themselves. You know, you don't want to just bring anything.
Exactly. And I don't even think we'll like go in their house. I think we'll just like, they have a patio and stuff. I think we'll just kind of like stay out there. And they mentioned maybe going fishing on their boat, but I'm like, like it's a pontoon, so you could maybe stay 6 feet apart, but I'm just worried.
It's tough.
Like, I'm not going to be responsible for my grandparents' death. I would not forgive myself.
Like, you have to stay on the front and they have to stay at the back, you know? Like,
yeah. Like, I just imagine, like, I don't know, this is so funny, but like a Schitt's Creek episode or something, just like showing everybody on a boat trying to like social distance, like screaming at each other. Like, that's what I picture.
Maybe you should vlog it, okay?
Oh, I will, because you're vlogging on yours.
Yeah. I'm going to start vlogging, guys. We're going to really like get into this YouTube channel. Let me show you guys the picture of the cabin we're going to in Colorado. Like,
yeah, because it's okay. Is it your friends or I don't remember?
This is the Colorado one.
Oh my God.
Austin's family. Like literally, look at that. Like,
gorge.
Picturesque. How can you not vlog?
You have to.
Look at this lake.
That is gorgeous. They own that.
The lake is like you take a trail to it.
Oh, okay.
But the house, yes.
That is amazing. And tell everyone what we bought for the trip. Well, kind of what we bought for the trip. On our phones. We talked about it.
It's on my, okay, let's get into it because I put it on my list.
Oh, you did? Okay, yeah, just go into it and then we'll do What's the Haps.
Okay, so What's the Haps? Darion and I listened to this other podcast. They like released presets and they were kind of expensive. And like I had looked at presets before, but I really didn't know how to use them. And so Darion did some digging. She was sleuthing and found really good presets that were on sale for like 75% off. It was like travel blogger presets on, what was the website? Because I want
to say it was like Lux Lens, like Luxe.
Yeah, Lux Lens. And then I found a coupon code and they were $10 for 10 presets. And I found a coupon code for $2 off. So we got them for $8. And it's so just cheap. Premium. Let me tell you.
Yes, premium. You guys. And she's talking about like presets for photos. And this one was specifically called travel. So it's mainly used for like outside type of pictures. But they look good. So I bought them too. Also, Carly, you can, I don't know if you want to do this, but you can actually share it like 3 times. And so I gave it to Avery and Cashin.
Oh my gosh. So this is, if you can see on our YouTube channel, like before and after, like the grass, the sky, everything is so bright and like so good.
Premium. I just can't wait. When I go to the lake, I'm going to get a good outside picture too. I'm going to be using those presets.
Yeah. So if you guys want our coupon code for Lux Lens, $2 off, message us.
Yeah. How did you find that? Did you just like Google or?
Yeah. Like it's kind of like Honey. You know how Honey like finds coupon codes? Yeah. I just do it myself. I don't have Honey knowing what my purchase habits are.
Yeah. Cause it's like one less thing people can track me on. Love it. Even though they're probably tracking what you're Googling.
Whatever.
Okay. Anything else?
Oh yeah, but you could go next.
Okay. Cause that was one of your What's the Haps was the presets. Okay. Today, technically last night at like 11 our time, but today the Jonas Brothers dropped the lyric videos for 2 new songs. Did you listen to them?
Yeah. Both are good.
Yes, so they dropped, okay, is it X or is that a Roman numeral?
Ooh, is it 10?
I don't know. I couldn't figure it out.
I don't know. Let's call it X.
Okay, they dropped X in 5 more minutes. I obviously love both of them. Jonas Brothers stand forever. I personally like 5 more minutes better.
I like X better.
Wow. I like all of them, but X to me was just, it kind of reminded me of like Senorita. It has like that Latin almost in it. But I liked both of them.
Yeah, so good.
Yes. So the lyric videos are on YouTube if you guys want to listen to them. That's how I listen to them. And then, of course, I'm sure you can buy it on like Apple Music or something, but I don't.
They're on Spotify.
Spotify. Good idea. Do you pay for Spotify Premium?
Austin does. But you know what? If you have to share your account and somebody gets in the car after a day's work while I'm listening to Spotify on my phone, it changes. And I'm like, wait, what is this song? I don't even like this song.
It's like Red Dirt or something. Or rap. He listens to rap, doesn't he?
But electro, the most random, like nothing you've ever heard.
Are you saying EDM?
No, it's like
Okay.
it's a whole different genre. I don't even know. I hate it.
Wow, not liking your significant other's music. Can't relate at all. Okay, you.
So on the music news, Caitlin Bristow also released a song.
I saw you shared that. I didn't even know she did music.
So she was on Broadway. Remember that when she was still dating Sean, she did like a Christmas special on Broadway and like sang with it.
Maybe a little.
She didn't really promote it that much.
Yeah.
She released a song, and you have to listen to it. One of my friends said, "What does it sound like?" And I said, "It gives me Hilary Duff vibes. Like it sounds like Hilary Duff Metamorphosis album,
the best album by Hilary Duff."
So yesterday.
Gosh. So what's the song about, or what's it called, or is it more than one song?
It's called If I'm Being Honest. I think it's just a single, and it's like about her life and how sometimes she makes everything seem perfect, but it's really not. So it was good. It was cute.
Yeah, and relatable.
So true.
I'll have to listen to it. I love, like, actually I hate sitting at my computer all day, but I love it because like I just listen to stuff all day. I literally consume so much media in this chair. Kill me. Okay, another story related to releasing of something. Our boy Jeffree Star. It's not today, but it's tomorrow. He's releasing a new palette. And a long time ago, you told people what you thought it was.
Because Petra thought that it was Blood Money.
Yes. And it's like, you've heard from her that it's like an all green themed palette.
Yes. So, but then did you see that somebody commented on Twitter and what did they say? Like dying? It was another blood one, and they said, no, it's not in the bloodline.
Jeffree said it's not in the bloodline.
So I don't know if it's Blood Money or not.
Wow, I didn't see that at all. I should go look at his, I was looking at his Twitter today because I wanted to write down the story, but I was like, oh my God, was it today? Like I couldn't remember.
Bloodlust, that's what somebody guessed. And he said it's not in the bloodline.
Bloodlust was already, though, the purple one.
Was it?
Yeah, the purple one. You ordered it.
Okay, I don't know.
You don't know what you own?
No, the name's not on it. It's just Velvet.
Oh, that's why. It doesn't have the BL or something?
No.
So I'm going to look at his Twitter. He tweets a lot, though, so I'll probably have to do it after this and find out. But, yes, tomorrow, I guess he's going to release probably a video about it.
Mm-hmm.
And we will see what it is. I'm really excited. This is the one thing I want, though, Jeffree. And I tweeted at him, but, he didn't see it. All I want in this world is Shane Glosson to be restocked.
I saw that you tweeted him, and I was like, I don't think he noticed
or cares. Like, he's making so much more money on, like, not more money because he would still make money, but by releasing new stuff. Like, he's striking while the iron's hot. He knows he's in his prime, so he's like throwing out these palettes.
Crank.
Yes. So that was mine. Hopefully we'll see what it is tomorrow. I'm gonna look through his Twitter right now to see what he says.
Well, the biggest news to ever hit the airwaves during quarantine is that Bob Iger said he's going to release Hamilton on July 3rd.
I forgot about this story. You are so lit. So did you hear about it before I tagged you?
Yeah, I saw Lin-Manuel Miranda like sitting there. I guess they announced it on Good Morning America or something, and he was like so excited.
That makes sense. I love to, so I know I can never do this because you're also so in tune with stuff. I try to send you stuff before, like, has she seen this? Has she seen this? And you'll be like, already posted it or seen it. And I'm like, damn it. Like, I know.
I favorite stuff, like on Facebook, like E-News is my a star on Facebook. So whenever I log onto Facebook, it shows me all of the stories, and E-News is like pretty fast. So
gotcha. That makes more sense. But I'm just like, I gotta beat her. Gotta show her. Nope, can't do it.
So do we want to have like a Hamilton watch party?
Yes, because don't hurt me or anything, but I've never even seen Hamilton. I don't even know like really what it's about.
I was gonna ask you, like, what do you think it's about?
I know that it's a musical
Yeah.
in the 1800s, right?
1776.
Okay, 1776.
New York City.
Honestly, that's all I really know.
It's about Alexander Hamilton and his life from when he came to New York and he became a founding father, married the girl he married, had kids, wrote all of the great stuff that he wrote. And it has all George Washington and Aaron Burr and all of the real big guys in history and the Revolutionary War and the king and how he is taxing them and how Alexander saw past what the revolution was and how America could start. So he's really influential. People say it's Thomas Jefferson. Heck no. People say it's George Washington, kind of, but mostly Alexander Hamilton because he was dope and he rapped.
Because he was dope. I'm dead. Someone did tell me a story. My aunt, though, this is a really cool story. So she went to New York, I guess, right when Hamilton started with Lynn Miranda, before it was famous, right? He was always
when he first started.
Yeah. And she said it was so funny because I wanted to see so many Broadway plays. So I just kept buying them and buying them and buying them. She's like, I bought this one to Hamilton. I thought it was so cool. There was a guy up there rapping, blah, blah, blah. She was like, and then a couple months later it blew up and you couldn't buy tickets.
Yeah, the original, and this, what's being released is the original cast. So it's
that's
very cool. Premium. And they did a Zoom on the first song of Hamilton on John Krasinski's talk show.
Love it, by the way. I don't watch all of it, but I watch clips of it.
So cute because his daughter loves Hamilton, and so they brought Lin-Manuel Miranda on, and they brought the whole original cast. And I didn't realize that the guy that is in Station 19, I don't remember what his name is in Station 19.
I don't watch it enough.
He was in the original cast of Hamilton. So I'm like,
really?
do I keep watching Station 19 because this guy's in it? Maybe.
I'm excited to see it just because, like I said, I haven't seen any of it. So I'm like,
we'll have a watch party.
Okay, let's do it. You're not going to go away for 4th of July weekend?
I don't know.
Because that's a Friday, actually. Let me look at my calendar.
I don't have any plans as of yet.
That is a Friday, and I'm off work. Gang. I Googled really quickly. I know we're taking a lot of time on what's the Haps. So I tried to Google the Jeffree Star, and it says people actually think it's a nude palette.
Oh my gosh.
So I don't know.
That will be a game changer.
I think so too, because nudes can be used literally with everything. So anyways, I guess we'll see you tomorrow.
Exciting.
Okay. My last What's the Hap story was about RuPaul, because love, and you love now the show. So the finale for the season we're watching now, season 12, hasn't been filmed. Well, it has now, but it hadn't been before quarantine, and they had to do a finale Zoom lip sync. It's been reported. Oh. Yeah, how can you even?
That's amazing.
Yeah, so it's still set to air when it was supposed to air, on the schedule, but it's a Zoom, I guess, RuPaul pajama party, and the final four, who will find out who the final four are tonight, have to lip sync for their life on Zoom. So that is very interesting.
Can't wait.
Yes, excited.
Well, I have two more. I wanted to note that Queer Eye is coming out June 5th.
Yes, I forgot.
And it's Philadelphia.
Yes, I'm so excited. I loved their promo for it, which was in the not the Boston Harbor, because that's Boston, but they're in a boat. I was taking that somewhere. I was taking that somewhere, and then I backed up because I didn't know what I was saying.
So June 5th, Queer Eye. Cassidy tagged me in that, so thank you, Cassidy. I know she listens.
Oh, yay. Hi, Cass.
And then Joe and Sophie are just couple goals forever. There is a picture of her walking. They're walking outside in LA, and she is pregnant. It's confirmed. There's a bump.
100%. It's definitely not just a little type of weight gain situation, because it's all right there. Definitely in
bump.
Round. And someone pointed out too, like when it was first reported, like, yes, they haven't come out with it. Like she used to be very, like she jeweled all the time.
Oh, really?
Yes. There's actually funny TikToks and videos like catching her doing it. And you'll see it actually, I think like in their documentary and stuff, like pay attention.
Okay.
Like she jewels a lot and she hasn't been at all. Like it hasn't even been in her like Instagram videos or anything.
Proud.
So a Jonas baby. I was so excited. I guess technically we already have 2 from Kevin, but I forgot until right now.
It's just different. It's just new. It's a
For
different
sure.
decade.
Yes. And I love them so much. Not that I don't love Danielle and Kevin, but I love Game of Thrones. I love Jonas Brothers. Joe's
like
my favorite.
That baby is gonna be so freaking cute.
So cute. I'm like, what is his hair gonna look like? Like, are they Italian? Are the Italian genes that strong? Like, she's kind of a redhead. What's going on?
Oh, it's gonna be so cute. I can't wait.
So cute. Really quick before we jump into our shows, because I know we're taking a lot of time. I just wanted to give you an update on what I'm watching.
Same.
Connor and I did start Dead to Me.
Okay, I had that on there.
Yes, we love it, but we're only on episode like 6, I think, of season 1. So we have like 15 more episodes for counting season 2.
I just got into season 2, episode 3 yesterday.
Yes, and I'm very curious. Like, obviously, you know what happened, but so the main girl, Jen, just lied to the detective friend because he was like, I looked at the pictures and your husband was jogging in white Vans. And she was like, oh yeah, he actually didn't like wearing running shoes. He actually didn't own any because he said something about like he was training his foot, blah, blah, blah. And then it's like fast forwards to her in their closet and there's a whole like shelf of his running shoes. So I just found out she like lied.
What do you think happened?
Something happened because I don't know, because she also, the mother-in-law said, don't forget he called me the night, blah, blah, blah. So I don't know. I don't think he was committing suicide. Was he? I don't know.
Don't know.
Okay. My second thing that I've been watching, and I caught up because I think the new episode was released yesterday, was Instant Influencer.
Okay, that was on my list too.
Did you watch the Trixie episode?
Yes.
Okay. Who's your favorite?
It's hard to tell because like they're so different, but I really like Ashley. Is that her name?
Yeah, I think Ashley's gonna win.
She's very consistent. Like she is very good. I just thought it was so fun. I think it was episode 2 when she said, "I'm so excited to film this video."
And they were like
so monotone. I was like, "You're not excited."
Yes, I think she's gonna win, but I don't know if she has the personality to be one of those influencers that like gets like James Charles level views.
Yeah. I think Benny could do it.
And I think it's Kaylin. I think maybe Kaylin could too. She's just not really good at the content side, if that makes sense.
Yeah, and she's slow. Like she's not good at the competition. Like she can't get herself in the mindset of the competition. So I think that's gonna hurt her.
Yeah, I don't think he'll win, but I love Benny so much. Like so cute, little lovable. Like I just want to scoop him up. Like he looks like he's like 12, but his makeup looks are amazing and I just love him.
And Indigo like really stole that wig and karma,
It was. I will say on that episode, that's the only discrepancy I've had. I felt that Gabriel probably should have went home that episode and probably then Indigo, but it didn't matter anyways. Like the final 3 are who I would have picked too. Oh,
was there an episode that came out today?
There's only 3 people. I told you, did you catch up?
It was the Trixie episode was the last one I watched.
Yeah, there's only 3 episodes, and so 3 people went home, so there's only 3 people left.
Okay. Ashley, Benny,
and Kaylin.
But what about Gabriel? He stayed. He got sent home. There's one more episode you watched.
There was another episode. Shit. Okay, Trixie's the 2nd episode. The 3rd episode I think was released yesterday.
Okay.
Oh shit, I'm sorry.
That's okay. I don't care.
Yeah, I'm red. Do you see my face? Why am I embarrassed? Okay, yes, Gabriel went home.
Okay. Well, we could have guessed that. Like, he just wasn't as strong as everybody else.
Exactly. Agree. I hate that I did that. Anyways.
Does Avery watch it with you? You texted me about Paris Hilton.
Yes, she watches it with me and we really like it, which was good because we were looking for another show to watch together because we finished Outer Banks.
Okay, guys, I finished Outer Banks. I posted on the Instagram, but like these are my thoughts.
Okay,
if you don't follow us. There's absolutely no possible way that they survived.
Literally at all.
That boat flipped the heck over.
Like, even if they had life jackets on before.
Which they didn't.
Did not. I don't think they would have survived. Like, crushing boat. It was
in
like
the big wave. It was like, okay, that doesn't even make sense. And then I was like, okay, John B survived, but then like they wouldn't let Sarah not survive. So then they like pan over. They still have the gold in the backpack. Like they did not have a backpack on.
Yeah, they weren't wearing the backpack.
And she's like,
the ending is so unrealistic. I mean, obviously we still loved it, but I was like
how? Like, how are they already like going to the Bahamas, like this boat that rescues them? How could she get the gold out of the backpack while they've been in the ocean for overnight, whatever.
Yeah, like her muscles were probably like couldn't even move, like all the water, all the stuff. She's like holding up like this 20-pound piece of gold, like it's nothing. Like, okay.
Well, but I am here for season 2. Like I am here for the last thing that John B said to Ward Cameron. Like I'm here for all of that. Like I can't wait for what's gonna happen.
Agree. And my like small prediction is they're gonna go to the Bahamas, right? They're gonna go to the bank in their ratty clothes or something. I don't know. They're gonna get there. Sarah's gonna be on the account because she opened it with her dad or something. I don't know. And then they're gonna steal it because he's not gonna take care of it because he thinks his daughter died, right?
Yeah. I think he's gonna be in jail.
Okay, someone said so on the group that we're in, someone commented about Outer Banks and I read it and they were like, why didn't, when John B was on the intercom, he say, Ward, like if you confess to everything, like we will turn around right now. And I said, because if he did that, like Ward could just say that and then tell the police, like I only said that to bring them back,
Right. Yeah. John B's smarter than anyone ever knows. Okay.
And he's so hot.
So hot, dude. Okay. So I also figured out that the guy that plays John B, Chase,
I don't know his last name, but I know who you're talking about.
Chase Stokes, maybe.
Stokes sounds right.
I watched an interview with him and Sarah, him and Madison. That's her real name. Sarah Cameron's real name is Madison. Maddie, I don't know. They're quarantining together, and he was not even wanting to interview for the part. Like when they were going through all the rounds and stuff, they sent him a very non-descriptive email about the show, and he thought it was going to be about the Goonies or like a Goonies, and he was like, well, I don't want that, like just go to the next. And so he like was really in need of money, and the role of Topper came through, and he was like, okay, I'll audition for Topper because it's not a main part, and if the show flops, like whatever.
Yeah.
So he gets to Charleston. He doesn't even have enough money in his account to get an Uber from the airport to the production office.
Place. That is so sad. How'd he get there? He walked?
They called his mom. She sent him $100. He got there from the airport. And the first person he met when he walked into the office was Sarah Cameron.
Oh, wow.
And so they saw the chemistry that they had, and they like had them do a read, and he'd been on the airplane all night long. And then they like said, this is your part, dude.
Oh my God. I love a come up story like that too. Like also though, I feel like when you're, and I'm not an actor, but I feel like if you're starting out as an actor, like bro, just take anything you can get.
Seriously. Like he's 27.
He's 27?
Yeah. He's my age.
Wow. That's crazy. I thought he was like, I didn't think he was 16, but I thought maybe he was like 20.
Yeah, Sarah, or I keep calling her Sarah. You guys know what I'm talking about. She's 22. He's 27. His best friend that he went to high school with in Orlando is one of the main guys in Hollywood. And they were like, how did you guys get this to happen? Like Netflix released your shows like within a couple weeks of each other. And they were like, it's just a small world. Like we both been grinding for so long. They've been doing different stuff, and they like are both on Netflix at the same time.
Wow, that's amazing. I love stories like that.
So cute.
So cute. Any other shows you've been watching, or do we need to dive in?
I finished Hollywood, and I wanted to talk about it just really briefly because our friend Jeannie, who also listens to the podcast, sent me an article, and I didn't even know that it was loosely based on stuff that really happened in Hollywood. Like, there was really a guy named Rock whatever.
Yeah, so I haven't watched it, but I want to watch it, and someone else I know or something, I don't remember, talked about that.
Yep. So props to Jeannie. She sent me the article. Like, Rock Hudson was a real person, and he's in Hollywood too. And then like there was obviously like dramatic stuff because Ryan Murphy is Ryan Murphy.
Yeah.
But there's characters in there that are real people.
But it's like good enough, like I should watch it.
Oh my gosh, yeah. I didn't want it to end.
Okay. I'm on Shaw's right now. And I like it. I'm glad that I decided not to start back at season 1 and just start at the season that just ended, because honestly, I watched how they got here and it like caught me up. Like, I don't really need to know all the other seasons.
Exactly.
So I think I'm on episode 3, but I can just tell you I do not like Adam.
He really puts Reza in a tough situation, and he keeps doing it all season.
But also on the flip side, didn't Reza cheat on him?
That's hearsay.
But I thought there was footage.
Oh.
I don't know. I was watching the How We Got Here, and it was like clips of an episode, and Reza was making out with a guy that wasn't Ryan, that wasn't Adam, like on a bench or something.
Interesting. I think they're one of the ones too that like maybe had an open relationship and don't talk about it. You know?
So then when it comes up, it like is thrown in your face or whatever.
Yeah.
Gotcha. So that is the journey that I'm on now.
And you like Nima. Who else do you like?
Nima's so cute. That's why I like him. But I've always been an MJ stan, even though she's messy, because it showed her past messiness, right? Like, oh, yeah. I know that she's messy, but I like her. I don't really like Gigi. She's just so like my way or the highway. Everybody else sucks, and I hate that.
She was so bad before. So
and she's horrible. Pregnant right now, or no. Right
she
now,
just had her baby.
Yeah, episode 3 that I'm on, she's not pregnant yet or anything, but she's like doing IVF, and so she's like, I'm just so hungry. And they went to this restaurant, and I told her I'm doing a mini Whole30, and she was like, let me get the pizza and the this and the this, and they brought all that food out, and I was like, oh my god, that looks delicious.
The bad thing about watching TV is like it makes you hungry, especially like Bravo shows like Below Deck. Like they have the chef there every time. Like Bravo, they go to really nice restaurants, so then you're like, oh, I need to eat something.
Yes, and it just adds like more and more places on my list of like I need to go there and eat there. Yeah. Okay, anything else?
To go back to Hollywood really quick. You watched The Politician.
I watched season 1 because you told me to.
The guy that plays River in The Politician
that died.
The main guy in Hollywood.
Oh, interesting.
But they don't even look the same. I didn't even know until I like looked up the cast of Hollywood, and then I clicked on that guy's picture and it said The Politician. I was like, what was he in The Politician?
Nice. Sure. I'll have to watch. I'm gonna watch.
Okay, what show should we discuss?
We have to discuss The Challenge.
I watched it, and the bad thing about watching The Challenge the day after is because I follow everybody on Instagram, and I already know what happens. And so I was like, okay, like I know that, you know, you had anxiety the whole time because you didn't know who was going to win.
Yes, I had, and I am, you guys, really joining so many groups in quarantine. It's crazy. And like, I'm live commenting with everyone else watching.
I was like, wow, she's really getting into this.
Bro, I do it with RuPaul's Drag Race, which will be tonight, 90 Day Fiance, The Challenge. Like, honestly, I think Connor's getting annoyed because I used to like, if I missed RuPaul on Friday, that's fine. I'll watch it Saturday. But now I'm like, no, I have to watch because I have to talk with my friends. It's like people I don't even know. But anyways, so I was like, I watched it live, The Challenge, and I was all up in that chat. And Tori and Jenna obviously go against each other. And I was rooting for Tori. And they set it up so anxiety ridden, like the way they edited it, the way obviously they cut to commercials. They're showing Jordan having a freaking aneurysm. Like I literally was like, I'm stressed.
It was crazy. It was like 20 minutes that they drug it out for.
Yeah.
I just know that Tori really wasted her time at the beginning, not using her strength and like the leverage of standing up. She was like doing it down. And then at the end, did you notice that her wheelbarrow was like to the side of where it should have fallen? So like half of her stuff was falling to the side.
Yes, and Jordan was like trying to scream at her, but I understand what she was saying. Like, all I can hear is Jordan, like he's stressing me out, like just let me do my thing. But Jordan, he's like, I would do it right. And so I'm like, God, just leave her alone though. But I was just so shook that Jenna, like she is strong. We've seen her on challenges win and stuff, but she just like went up there and was just like smashing, like no problems ever.
I know. And I forgot how many eliminations she actually won. Did you see all those skulls on her helmet?
Oh, I didn't notice. I saw that not on her helmet, but I didn't notice on their helmets. I saw on like someone's that it had a skull that wasn't red, obviously, but I didn't really know what it was. I thought it was just decoration.
Like
I didn't realize.
She won 6 eliminations.
Yeah, that's a lot. So do you want to talk about her and Zach? Like what is going on?
Okay, he has not even posted any apologies, no nothing. And I was telling my hairdresser, who also watches the challenge.
Ooh.
Was like, I wonder why he's getting so mad. And I said, I think it's because she was messaging Corey in the 2 years ago and he's there. So I think that it was just like an added level of like, okay, you're there with the guy that you supposedly cheated on me with, like leave.
Yeah, like it's putting more doubt in his mind because the actual guy is there.
Yeah, which I get, but like, does he not have friends that are going to talk him down or like?
Yeah, and just the stuff he was saying was so horrible. Like when he was like, my house, like he's just like holding so much stuff. And if I was her, I wouldn't leave either. Like you're not going to talk to me about like that and then I'm going to come home. No, I'm here to like win money. And they're getting paid every week they last, right? Like they're getting their whatever it's called. So no.
Agreed. Yeah, I would probably do the same thing as her. Like it sucks that he's not listening to what she's saying, but like you got to do what you got to do. And if he's going to put their relationship in jeopardy for that, like screw you, man.
Agree. And I'm glad. I kind of hated the episode in the way that it was like, here's like 45 minutes of drama, 45-minute elimination. So I'm hoping since we saw an elimination, next week's episode will be back on track of like an actual challenge, elimination, drama in between.
I'm just glad that Casey actually got some screen time, like with the Nani situation. And then like Nani literally throwing cup of noodles. Like it was so hilarious.
I was laughing so hard. And like Anissa, when she did that cup of noodles, wasn't Anissa like not even in there? Like she
not even close.
She just away.
I thought she just dumped it. I thought she just got mad. Like I didn't know she was trying to throw it at her.
Yeah, so I was like, this is weird. But also,
did you see that Fessy was like, is this how things always are here?
I laughed. I was like, yes, bro. Have you never watched this show? But I am glad Casey got the screen time. I liked that a lot. Don't even get me effing started on D because.
No, she said, I'm one of me and Jenny are the strongest people here.
Nobody is scared of you.
Since Wendy.
Nobody. Somebody on the chat that I was on was like, how big of a ladder did D have to get to climb up on this high horse? And I was dying.
She doesn't deserve it. I hope somebody sends her home.
Me too. Like tomorrow, like today. Like she needs to just be gone already. So annoying.
But I'm glad that Jordan, oh my gosh, I started crying when he started crying. Did you?
Yes, and he was supporting her because I didn't expect that. I honestly, like, he just gets so angry sometimes that I thought he was going to be like, why did you do that?
He tried, and she was like, are you going to do this right now? And I'm going to leave, and you're not going to be able to talk to me? And he was like, okay. I just love them so much, and he really loves her. Like, he loves her. Yeah. You can tell by the way that they even look at each other. I just was like, oh.
I heard she has a podcast because her last name is Deal, Tori Deal, and it's called Tori Dealing With, and then like one episode's like depression or something, one episode's like standing out or something. And people said it was really good, that this week's was about failure, and they think it was because obviously that happened.
Wow. You can't, even though she thought she was going to win, like, you never know what's going to happen in that elimination chamber.
Exactly. I hear Emmy. What is she doing?
I think someone drove by.
Okay, let's go Vanderpump Rules. We've been talking forever.
The pool party episode.
We're on different sides of the pool here.
I don't know if I would have gone to either. I maybe should have been Max.
Yeah. I would have went to Tom's, obviously, but I don't like Jax and Brittany.
Yeah. I mean, like, I just think that it was very childish of them to do it at the same time. Like, you're going to make your friends pick.
But
I know all of the leading up. I know the petty. I know the everything.
Jax
I know.
texted all of them.
And it's just, nobody is thinking clearly, obviously.
It's like when you become an adult, which, like, these people are even older than us. Like, Jax is literally 40. Like, when you get older as an adult, like, I think they are realizing, like, yes, they're on this show together, but, like, you don't have to be friends with people forever. Like, Stassi and Kristen and stuff like that. And so I wish Jax would realize, like, people aren't going to keep taking that crap. Like, yeah, you might not want to be friends with Tom Sandoval anymore. That's fine. But if you treat Katie and Tom Schwartz like that too, like, eventually they're not going to want to be your friend. Like, when you're adults, like, I feel like when you're younger, you feel obligated to be everyone's friend. But, like, when you're adults, like, you can choose not to be someone's friend. So he just needs to watch out, you know?
Yeah, definitely. And we need to talk about the Sheena Shea of it all, of her finding out about the editing stuff.
Yes. What do you think? Have we talked about this at all? Did we even text?
No, this just came out like 2 days ago.
Yeah, but did you and I, like, text or anything?
No, the groups, girl, the groups.
The groups. One of the other groups I'm in. I don't live Vanderpump though because it's boring.
Yeah, we gotta fast forward through that. But anyways, one of the people that edits the show, or the lead editor of Vanderpump Rules, went on a podcast and straight up said, Sheena isn't her friend, so she gives her a bad edit. And Stassi and Beau are her friends, so she made them the heroes of this season, and she gives them every episode. They're in every scene.
Horrible.
Can you believe?
Can I believe that someone did that? Yes. Do I think it is right? Absolutely not. Like, people sign up for reality TV and they agree to show the good, the bad, and ugly. I feel like, are morally obligated to show the good, the bad, the ugly of everyone.
That's their job as producers and editors. Like, that's your job as a journalist. You have to show every side. Like, they didn't show Sheena her IVF stuff, freezing her eggs. Like, none of that got in. And now that I think back, like, her with the psychic, her with the softball, her with the, like, everything was so cringe. Like, Max, the crazy, like, everything.
So cringe. I even said that. I was like, she's getting, like, such bad edits this season, but I thought it was just, like, you know, like a coincidence or something. But no, like, this producer literally came out and said, like, I am making Sheena look bad. So I hope something happens to that producer. Honestly, like, it is, you're out to get someone, and that is so unprofessional. Like, I know it's reality TV, but that is a job.
And Sheena is the one character that was from Real Housewives of Beverly Hills and transitioned us all over to Vanderpump Rules. Yeah. She is Vanderpump Rules.
Literally. I know a lot of them have been there since day one, but literally Sheena has been there since day one, poured her damn heart out. Stassi left for like 2 years and was like, no, you're not going to see any of my life. We saw Sheena's freaking husband's addiction issue.
Her apartment, when she had all those pictures up of, like, nothing.
I was so upset. And I love Sheena, though. Even though she's been so cringy, I've always liked her.
She's the cringe queen, enchilada queen. I'm going to make enchiladas.
I was about to say, why do I want enchiladas right now?
Yeah, that's the tea this week.
Okay, I didn't know if we wanted to touch on, because we have to go into the Real Housewives. I didn't know if we wanted to touch on Atlanta Part 1 reunion.
Yeah, you guys, if you haven't watched, even if you didn't watch this season, just please turn on the reunion. It's so good.
It's just a bunch of screaming, but, like, good shade too, like, good everything. I do have a question though. So with the Eva Portia thing,
yeah,
what are your thoughts on them?
She really didn't even, like, speak on her baby. Like, she didn't even, like, yeah, he looks like Dennis. She looks like Dennis. Like, what else are you gonna say about it?
Yeah, like Eva, even though she was upset in that moment, she honestly didn't really insult her. Like, so I feel like Portia's blowing it way out of proportion. I don't know if like, no offense, I don't know if like Nini's in her ear kind of like she made you look so bad, but also I feel like Portia is her own thinker.
Yeah, I think she just like got her feelings hurt and doesn't want to. I'm sure there's more that went into it, but they just really went off on each other, and it was awesome.
Yeah, and I hate that because I really like Eva, even though her boobs were like
sagging the house.
They were so far apart.
Before she even said it, I was like, yeah.
Yes, listen, her boobs are social distancing.
Oh, you guys. And I thought it was going to be bad because it's a Zoom, but like it was everything.
Yeah, and I almost like it better almost that it's Zoom because you can mute people because sometimes the fights just go on and on and on like okay and Andy was like muting people. I liked that.
Yeah, and you can actually hear what everybody's saying and they can really like figure out, okay, these two people, let's just show them right now. It was great.
Yeah, so I feel like all the other reunions we're going to see on Zoom aren't going to be as bad as we thought.
True. And RuPaul, let's just talk about RIP Heidi in closet.
Wait, you didn't talk about BH or NY. Do you want to?
Oh, I thought we were going to, okay.
I don't really have anything to say.
I have one thing to say about both.
Okay.
But RuPaul was a one-woman show, and our favorite girl, Heidi in Closet, got sent home, but she deserved it. Like, her one-woman show wasn't good.
I agree.
Think could have made it good, but she just didn't have it.
On my live chat about the show, I was telling my friends, I hate it when the show, because they do this every season, they either do like a one-woman show, one-woman talent show, and I hate it because it's always so cringe when one person is up there doing something like that. Like, I honestly don't feel like anyone did really good. Like, I thought Gigi's was funny, but it's just so awkward. It's like making them do a comedy act and they're not fully comedians.
Yeah, I think Jackie did the best because there was like, but I think that they gave her the most direction.
Yeah, agree. Like when I loved Whoopi Goldberg, like someone said on Twitter, like, wow, a judge actually helping, and that was true.
She did. And I think it just really like helped Jackie, and she went first, so it's the easiest one to do. You know, there's a lot of factors, but
yeah. And did I tell you that I saw a spoiler, but I don't know if it's a spoiler because it's just a random tweet someone tweeted and it was like a rando. Did I tell you this?
No, tell.
Okay, it's like a big spoiler if it's true.
Something about Sherry Pie.
No, it's about the winner.
Oh, I thought they didn't have a winner yet.
Well, I don't know. That's why I don't know if it's a spoiler. I don't know. Someone said, this random person on Twitter said, nothing matters anyways. Jada is the winner. Like, I don't think they were saying it like their opinion. I thought they were saying it like that's fact. So whenever Heidi and Jada were both lip syncing, like I already knew Heidi was going to go home because I really kind of believe that spoiler.
I think it's definitely possible. Jada's done really well.
Yeah, like it'll probably be between, if it goes to a final two, which I don't remember the structure, it'll definitely be Jada and Gigi, I think.
Yeah. But Crystal's been doing better than everyone.
You're right. And I loved her purple monster. It was so cute.
So cute. Like, that's the kind of drag queen that I need.
A mullet?
Okay, so Beverly Hills, the drama was literally all about one thing, and it was about glam. And it was so unnecessary, but then I was watching New York, and they really don't glam for at all.
Yeah, I noticed that too because I watched New York, and they like did a lot of outdoor scenes, and then did like the pumpkin patch thing, and like they're just like so themselves. I was like, oh.
Yeah, like Leah showed up in a hat.
Yeah, I loved her hat and her look, her glasses. I was like, that's me.
So cute. But so I just thought it was interesting. Like, why are you getting so mad about glam? Like, let people do what they want to do. Dorit wasn't going to come and work out, Kyle. She wasn't going to come and work out.
I agree. And for it to drag on to another episode, people were like accusing Kyle of making drama obviously to stay relevant on the show, blah, blah, blah. But she's the only OG, right? Like they're not going to kick her off the show ever.
Exactly.
But speaking of making drama for the show, did you not think Dorit was doing exactly that with Sutton?
Oh, for sure. And Sutton was not having any of it.
Let the mouse go. I was like, what does that mean? Like, you've been playing with a mouse and you need to let it go back to its family?
Yeah, I had no idea what she meant either, but she was like, she could have just got it from the table, I guess, but she was like, putting it into it.
Yeah, and like I kind of love, obviously I'm new to the Real Housewives world literally this year, literally like this month, right? But couple months. I love when it's like they're friends, but like they're not close enough to like they'll rip each other down. And like, I hate to say I love it, but I love it. Like that gives the drama, right? Like I would never talk to my true friends like you, Cash, and Amanda like they talk to each other ever, unless like somebody slept with my boyfriend or something. Like, you know what I mean? I would never over like something like that.
I know, it's crazy.
Yeah, which brings on to in NY, New York or whatever. Like, I love Dorinda, and I don't really think she was like super in the wrong, but I do think she was in the wrong for how hard she went at Tinsley.
I think it's just built up, and like she just finally let it all out. And you know what? I am fine with that.
Yeah, like I don't really like Tinsley anyway. Sorry, I don't think she adds anything to the show. Literally anything. I don't know why we saw her boxing scene. I didn't care. One thing I pointed out, and I noticed it this time. So we all know Ramona's like life goal right now is to find like a significant other, right? Like a husband, a boyfriend. Her opening statement, did you know this? I wrote this down. Her opening line of the intro is, I don't need to find love. I love myself. Okay, talk about like the intro literally not
and
matching.
none of them have a significant other.
Yeah, none of them. Now that John and Dorinda broke up.
None of them are housewives.
Nope. Also like Sonia just like I just can't even talk about her. She just cringes. She makes me cringe. She was like,
I really goes after it with the drinking.
She said, did you notice this? She said, when I lost my husband. I was like, didn't he divorce you?
Yeah.
Let the yacht go. Okay, anything else? Because you guys, we forgot to say this at the beginning, but we actually have some advice segment today.
Yeah, and I wanted to read to follow up from last week. Let me pull this up.
Okay. Oh yeah, follow up. I forgot.
Our little friend that we gave advice to last week messaged. Oh gosh, where are you? Okay. So last week we gave advice. If you didn't listen to it, go back and listen. It's at the end of the last episode. She said, OMG, thank you for answering my advice. I knew Darion had met Connor on Bumble, so I figured y'all would be able to help. Haha. And I actually went ahead and ended things with him the day after I sent you all that message. I did the old block RHONY on all social media, and I feel a small weight lifted. I'm still a little sad because I did like him, and it just came out of nowhere. But Carly's dad is right. If he is interested and respects me, he'll make that effort. Thanks so much. Love the podcast.
I love that. I'm glad she did that, though, because that guy definitely was not in it for the right reasons.
Yeah, peace out, Boy Scout.
For sure. Okay, so our advice this week wasn't sent in the form of like a sentence, or like a paragraph, but it's basically, we have a listener that wants to know, she is a young adult, she's 25, and she has roommates, and her goal is to really move out and be sustainable on her own, but she needs advice on how to do that, like whether it be financially or things like that. So I don't have too much, I have some good advice on this, but I'm wondering what your thoughts are.
Okay, you go, and then I'll just add it.
Okay, so I have never lived by myself technically, so I feel like I'm not the best advice giver on this, but I do have some good advice because I have never been afraid of a side hustle, and that is my recommendation, and I think that yours might be as well. Like, yes, having roommates is great, and it's a great money saving tactic, but if like you're just really not happy or like you really want to live on your own, you have to make those sacrifices money wise, because obviously when you have roommates it's cheaper. So if you're wanting to move out on your own, one, I would definitely say you need to make a budget. So what I did was I actually got with my friend Amanda when I moved out and got roommates. I still made myself a budget. She was like a banker at the time. And I was just like, I'm dumb. Tell me how much I should spend on fun a month, stuff like that. So I actually made a budget and I still pretty much kind of stick to it. I'm a little more frivolous. So I would definitely say make a budget first off. Then if it's clear, like you cannot afford it right now, do not be afraid of the side hustle. I have done so many side hustles. Like I have ship shopped. I signed up for Lyft. Like I was doing things like that. I babysit. And then Carly, like I know you and your sister, you used to like work at Sam's on the weekends.
We literally did Uptown Grocery samples, the sample cart for 8 hours on a Saturday.
Yes. And I know a girl too that I follow on Instagram. She has money now, but when she was on the come up, she said she was really good at cooking. That's how she makes her money now. But she would do like cooking classes, like for her apartment building, like pay $5 to come to make your own pizza night, things like that. And I think like if you're good at something like crafting or things like that, like maybe look into an Etsy shop or maybe Poshmark. Just don't be afraid of the side hustle because you can get a lot of money from them.
Yeah, definitely. And there's like stuff to do on the weekends or in the evenings where you're not working and you can like go work at a pizza place or go like wait tables or whatever you enjoy. Like there's something to do.
But that was basically my advice. Make a budget and don't be afraid of side hustles.
Yeah. And I think that like even like a 1-bedroom apartment or like find something that will work for you. And cut out some stuff if you really like, if that's your goal, like, okay, I'm gonna spend money on this and I'm gonna cut out like going on this trip or going, whatever.
Yeah. And I think too, like, if it's something you really want, we kind of talked about this last week with the other advice, like people make time for what they want. So if this is really something you want, even though it's on your nights off or your weekends off, if you really want it, you'll be willing to put in the work.
Definitely.
Yeah. Anything else for the advice?
I don't think so. If you guys need advice on anything, Instagram us, email us. Our Instagram is the Showgirls Podcast, and our email is theshowgirlspodcast@gmail.com.
Yes. And just overall, we are putting these on YouTube. I know sometimes it's like maybe, I don't want to say boring because obviously we're not boring, but like, why are you looking at our faces? But even if you guys are like working at home, like we are, like just pull it up on another computer screen that you have and watch it that way. You can listen to it and stuff like that. But we're trying to get our YouTube viewership up, but hopefully we'll be getting like more content heavy. So like you're gonna video on your trip and maybe stuff like that. I was gonna ask you, do I need to buy a camera?
No, I think you can do it on your phone.
Okay. I need to do some Googling.
On one of the vloggers that I watch, it's like a family vlog and
Fathering
autism. If you guys want to watch a family vlog, it's good. And they primarily do YouTube for their income now. So they have like a short vlog about like if you want to start vlogging, and he put some camera recommendations, but he said honestly, like if you're just wanting to start vlogging, use your phone. It's better than a lot of the equipment out there.
Nice. Also, fun fact, so I have to log into the Showgirls YouTube to upload our videos, right? So I was logged
all of my stuff.
All of your subscriptions. I was like, okay, Fathering Autism, The Morning Toast, like all this other stuff. I was like, that's hilarious. David Dobrik, #1 fan,
David Dobrik 2. Shane Dawson, Jeffree Star, Bothering Autism.
We're at the end of the episode and it's been long, but I forgot. Do you want me to give like my final David Dobrik thoughts?
Please, the vlog squad. Everyone needs to know.
Okay. First of all, I wish you would have told me they were 4 minutes a piece because I was like, this is so horrible, but I was like dreading spending like 45 minutes of my time watching 5 videos.
I have told you that they are 4 minutes.
When? Where's the receipt?
Everyone knows David Dobrik's vlogs are 4 minutes. I've told you that.
You don't know what you don't know, so I didn't know. Anyway, so I watched them obviously literally in like 20 something minutes, and so it's like they were funny. Like, don't get me wrong, and I love David's laugh because it's so
contagious.
contagious and pure. Like, he really thinks stuff is funny. It's not like, I definitely have a fake laugh and I use it a lot. Like, how did you do that? Connor said he can always tell my fake laugh, and I do it at freaking work. I do it on my other podcast. I hate myself. What the hell? Like, I'll be like, I can't even do it right now. Like, this right now is a real one. I'm trying to think how I do it. Like, I can't do it. I can't. Yes, I hate it. Okay, I'm gonna work on my fake laugh goal for this week. I just want to say I don't fake laugh because I don't think it's funny. I just whatever.
You just are like unbothered.
Yeah, just like. Anyways, so his laugh is contagious. I obviously like that. I think he's good looking. I've always liked him. You know, I watched him on Vine, etc. I just don't think like his videos are my cup of tea to like seek out. Does that make sense?
Why? You think they're just like empty? Like they're just, it goes too fast?
I just feel like 4 minutes. I don't know. It's like not.
You want more of the story. You want the backstory?
I think I want more. Yes. Like I watch like the Shane Dawson videos that are hour and a half. It's like I only want 6-second Vine or like 35 plus minutes of content.
Okay, maybe try to watch some videos from his second channel.
Yeah.
Because there's more like him camaraderie with his friends and like funny stuff. And like the main vlog is like it's like really fast. And you get more backstory on the second channel.
Yeah, I think that's what I don't like. Like I feel like I'm just thrown into like 4 minutes of like, and I watch it when I'm at my computer a lot. So I'm like trying to work and it's like only 4 minutes. So if you miss a second of it, you're like, oh, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. You need like a story.
Yes. So I love David Dobrik as a person. Do not get me wrong. I'm just maybe not his audience for YouTube.
Okay.
You'll accept that?
Yeah, but give the second channel a chance.
Okay, I'm just busy, but I'm just kidding. I'll do it. I gotta watch RuPaul tonight. I gotta live chat with my friends.
RuPaul and then Celebrity RuPaul.
Yes, I gave up last week though. It's just hard for me to watch 3 hours of it.
Yeah. I record both of them and then I like go back and watch
it. See, I can't do that. I have to watch them either live or like the next day, but even the next day has the same commercial breaks. So it's like, dang. But tonight I think is our last Celebrity RuPaul.
Yeah, it's the fourth and final.
So I'm hoping like some good people are on there. Harry Styles, I'm so holding out for you.
Not gonna happen. I think it's a girl one probably.
Oh,
like boy, girl.
You're probably right. Okay, anything else?
Thanks for listening.
Yes, follow us on social media. The Showgirls Podcast. Carly runs the Instagram. Send us your advice. And everybody just have a great quarantine weekend.
Bye-bye.
Bye.